Would you look at the time? It's time for another video. Good day to your fellow adventurers throughout time and space. It is I, the Cowardly Time Lord, welcome you back to Let's Play Final Fantasy II, Part 16. Sorry I haven't been recording much this weekend. I was busy hanging out with my mom and going to see I went to see three movies over this weekend. The Avengers Infinity War, Deadpool 2, and finally, Solo, a Star Wars story. All of them pretty great films. I thought, at least. You know what that means? That's what I wanted on my first drop. That's crazy. Ricard is awesome now, wouldn't you say? He's practically my most powerful character. Get another Ripper Knife, hooray! Wind Flute, monster in a box. Green Dragon. Now I believe it's take one more step forward and you're locked into an automatic sequence.
So you revived the Wyverns, and now and now here you are. Yet still you are mere insects, unworthy even of being crushed under my foot.
I prefer this voice for him versus
Dewey. Yet you still are mere insects, unworthy of being crushed under my foot.
Yeah, I like this.
Yet still you are mere insects, unworthy of being crushed under my foot.
Is a much better voice for him than
Dewey
kind of voice.
Farewell.
Oh no, 3 royal guards, whatever shall we do? It's not like we've been fighting these guys already and they're incredibly weak. And you poison recurred. Good job.
So, you've some ability after all. Let us see how well you manage against this. Quite extraordinary, really. It would appear I've sorely underestimated you. You should consider what I am about to do a great honor. I shall kill you personally. No, I will not die.
It's over. We should get back to Finn. They'll be waiting.
Through your effort, we finally defeated the Emperor. Thank you. The world was bound in darkness, but now the light of peace shines once more. Dustin, Brooke, Cam, Ricard. What more could we ask of you? The tales of your bravery will be handed down for generations. Now let us celebrate. Many have come hoping to catch a glimpse of the heroes who brought down the Emperor. I wouldn't want to disappoint them.
Now my biggest dislike of this scene is, why isn't Leela dancing with Cam? I mean, I'm gonna use their default names here. Why isn't Leela dancing with Guy and Fionn and Maria can dance together when really, you know, I mean, it makes sense if Fionn and Maria, or Dustin and Brooke, as I name them, are dancing together. My ladies, my lords, the Dark Knight Mason has declared himself Emperor. He's reorganized the Palamecian Empire. He'll send troops, he'll slaughter us all. Yeah.
It can't be. Mason. The Dark Knight went and claimed the throne for himself. Mason, the Dark Knight? But I thought he was your friend, your brother. I'll go to him, I'll make him understand. He must be acting under the spell of the Emperor, I know it. If he's ascended the Emperor's throne, there's only one place he can be, Palamecia. Castle Palamecia is a fortress situated high in the mountains. It cannot be approached on foot. Paul's always bragging about how he broke into that place. He'll talk your ear off about it if you give him half a chance. Well, less than half, really. Mason, the Dark Knight, do you really think you can fight Brooks, brother?
This is our battle. You have to let us finish it.
I had a feeling you'd say that. Just make sure you come back. It's an impregnable fortress. Luckily, Paul doesn't know the meaning of the word. I have heard him bragging about breaking in.
Well, time to go back and talk to Paul again.
Hey, look, there's Sid. Just when we get the Emperor out of our hair, the Dark Knight has to go and lose things up again. That cyclone really did a number on me back in Palom. Oh, my body isn't taking too kindly to the idea of moving around.
Sid, okay? Sid, okay?
I'm a mess is what I am. But my mayorship made it through without a scratch. I want to lend it to you. Let's lend, you hear? I'll be wanting her back. You take good care of her.
Sid? Sid! No! Hold on, man! You can still go back in there and then set up the sad music.
That was Sid's dying wish, you know. He knew he was dying and he was ready. He planned on giving you the airship when his time came. He loved that ship with all his heart and he entrusted it to you. Think about that. The time I snuck into the castle, I used a kite to land on the roof. The only way in is from the sky. The sky. If there was ever a time to use Sid's final gift to you, I'd say this was it. Wouldn't you?
Now to begin a long walk. Also, this is a little theory that I came up with. Being the Cowardly Time Lord, I'm down to come up with some Doctor Who theories. Sid is actually a Time Lord. What, you don't believe me? Think about it. He appears in almost every Final Fantasy game with a new face. Same name. And he says, I'm lend you my ship. I'll be wanting her back. Right before he dies. Ignoring the fact that he's in the Soul of Rebirth dungeon. Well, who knows? He might have been on his last regeneration. And the airship is like his TARDIS. Sure, there's some minor plot holes, but it works. At least entertain me that it's an interesting idea. Please. I came up with it when I was half asleep one night, I'll be honest. Now, there's some new enemies on the world map. Like sandworms. Well, there's that enemy taken care of. I'm looking for a specific enemy around here in Mysidia. Around by Mysidia. It's a rare enemy, so I don't know exactly how long it'll take me to find it. I'll pause until I find it or any other new enemy. Not the enemy I'm looking for, but it's a new enemy. Here we are, the Mantis King. Now to show you my new bestiary with the new entries. Mega Parasite, Pit Fiend, Salamander, Amoeba, cacti, sandworm, vampire lady, emperor. Mantis king. The dragon armor and the rune axe are the two of the rarest drops in the game, and this guy's got both of them. If you get yourself a rune axe, consider yourself lucky. If you get yourself the dragon armor, like I did previously, still consider yourself lucky. A dragon armor goes straight to Ricard if you still have him in your party, unless you're playing a version earlier than the Dawn of Souls version, like Origins or something like that. In which case, give the... Great lag is really starting to set in. Give the dragon armor if you get the drop to... You get the idea. To your strongest character. Anyways, this looks a good place to end off this episode. So, this is the Cowardly Time Lord signing off and saying, have a good day or whatever time it is wherever you are.